Hi, today we're going to talk about finding the area and perimeter of rectangles and triangles. So I have some formulas for area up on the screen right now. The area of a rectangle or a square, it works for both of them. It's just the length times the width. Some people call it the base times the height. It's really just one of the sides times the other side. So length and width. So for example, if we have a rectangle, that is 5 by 3. To find the area, all we do is 5 times 3. The units, when we find area, are units squared. So if this is 5 inches and 3 inches, then really we did 5 inches times 3 inches, which would be 15, because 5 times 3 is 15. And then inches times inches is inches squared. So the final answer for the area of this rectangle would be 15 inches squared. The perimeter of a rectangle or a square is just adding all the sides together. Now, sometimes people get a little tricked here because they think, cool, 5 plus 3 is 8, so the perimeter is 8. But a square and a rectangle don't just have 2 sides, they have 4 sides. So you have to add 5 plus 3 plus the 5 up here plus the 3 up here again. So 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 is actually 16. And perimeter is just a length, so it's just in plain old inches. So the area would be 15 inches squared because we did length times width. We multiplied 2 sides together. The perimeter would be 16 inches because we added all 4 sides together. That is for a rectangle or a square. So now let's talk about a triangle. The formula for the area of a triangle, it looks, there's a couple different ways it can look, but it all means the same thing. Here I have base times height divided by 2. You may have also seen it as 1/2 base times height. Either way is the same thing. Base times height of a triangle is the height is straight up and down from the base. We call that perpendicular to the base. So in this triangle, if we have like a 4 and a a 3 and a 2, whatever. I'm making those numbers up. Okay. Then this is where people get tricked. They say, oh, 3 is the height and 4 is the base, but that is not correct. The height and the base are the 2 sides that are perpendicular to each other. So in that case, in this case, that is 2 and 4. So we do base times height, 4 times 2, or 2 times 4, and then divided by 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. 8 divided by 2, is 4. Or if we had done the 1/2, it's the same thing. 4 times 2 is 8, times 1/2 is again 4. So units, because this is area, let's say we're talking in meters, then we really did meters times meters. So our answer is going to be in meters squared. So the area of this triangle is 4 meters squared. The perimeter is the same idea as the rectangles. We just add all the sides together. So we do need to know this side. Let's say it's also 3 meters. Now again, people could get tricked here because they see this 2 and think they have to add the 2 as well. But the 2 is not a side of the triangle. We only add the side. So 4 plus 3 is 10. And because perimeter is a length, it's just 10 meters. So that is the area and perimeter of rectangles and triangles.